Rohit Sharma, the Indian captain, also the boy who was born in the same city where he'll be playing the next ODI for India, and that's Nagpur. That's where India and England will be locking horns for the first one-day international of the three-match series. A day ahead of the match, Rohit Sharma turned up for the press conference. A couple of quick things before we take a deep dive into what exactly is it that Rohit Sharma said. First is the big question over KL Rahul, Rishabh Pant, the big hint that's been dropped by Rohit Sharma, and that pretty much gives the answer if you ask me as to who will be starting between them. Then on Jasprit Bumrah's fitness is also that we have a little bit of an update on. Then the whole talk about Mohammad, Shami, Varun Chakravarthy, all of those subjects Rohit Sharma touched upon. So let's very quickly take a look at what is it that the Indian captain had to tell us as far as the KL Rahul Rishabh Pant situation is concerned. A big continuity hint. We say that for a reason right up top in that header, because that's what Rohit Sharma said later on. He says that KL Rahul has been keeping wickets for us for years now, and he's been doing exactly the job that we wanted him to do. Both Pant and KL can be match winners and can win matches on their own, but continuity is important. So looking at what we've done in the past, we're going to be taking a call on that. Now, when Rohit Sharma says that continuity is important, looking at what we've done in the past, it tells me that KL Rahul will be the man behind the stumps for the Indian team for this series. If India are to win this series, maybe, and they want to try out Rishabh Pant, give him some game time ahead of the Champions Trophy, then that's a different thing altogether. But who starts, if you ask me, going by this comment of Rohit Sharma, it is KL Rahul, because that's what you saw previously as well. And I'm talking largely about the ODI World Cup. Yes, I know both KL Rahul and Rishabh Pant had taken part in the Sri Lanka series, but I'm looking at the bigger tournament size, and that was the 50 over World Cup which took place in 2023. There you had KL Rahul, who was trusted behind the stumps with the gloves. Let's talk about Rohit Sharma's future. That's something that we talked about in the dugout as well. There is a report that's doing the rounds. We've been carrying that here on Sports Day as well, which suggests that Rohit Sharma's future is uncertain perhaps at the moment, and a call will be taken after the Champions Trophy. When that question was asked to Rohit Sharma in today's press conference, this is what Rohit Sharma had to say. He said that how is it relevant to talk about it at the start of a series and ahead of the Champions Trophy. These games are important to me right now, and the focus will be on these games. 8 games Rohit Sharma was talking about, 5 in the Champions Trophy, the remaining 3 will be the ODI series against England, and he says that we will talk about all of this once we're done with these 8 games. So Rohit Sharma also, by the way, said that he is not sitting in that chair to clarify on any of the reports that are doing the rounds. He's there to answer questions and not clarify any sort of reports. That's exactly how Rohit Sharma went about as far as his answer to his own future was concerned. Let's take a step forward and tell you about Varun Chakravarthy, because he's been the latest man to get added to the Indian squad. First, there were reports of him joining the squad, and then came in the official confirmation yesterday that he has in fact joined the squad. So what is it that the Indian team is looking at in Varun Chakravarthy? This is what Rohit Sharma said. He said that Varun's got something different about him. His inclusion presents us with an opportunity to play him and see what he is capable of. He will be in contention if he delivers. So Varun Chakravarthy is now in contention for the Champions Trophy. When he says over here he will be in contention if he delivers, he is talking about the Champions Trophy. That is exactly the question that was asked to Rohit Sharma as well. So at some point, what this tells me is that at some point the Indian team will be trying out Varun Chakravarthy in the ODI series against England. Whether it's in Nagpur, in Cuttack, or in Ahmedabad, that I cannot really predict. But given the fact that 11th of February is the time till which you can make changes to your squad, maybe it could be tomorrow. So don't rule out that possibility of him being tried out in the first 2 ODIs, because you will be running too late. Otherwise, 12th of February is when the last ODI is, and by then the date to make changes to the provisional squad will be well over. So Varun Chakravarthy has suddenly, dropped his name in contention. He's dropped his hat in the ring, and the Indian team is willing now to test him out. 14 wickets. He was very impressive in the T20I series, and now it'll be interesting to see if he does end up getting named in the squad as well. Let's talk about Mohammad Shami. There was a question about Mohammad Shami about his returns in domestic cricket being rather mixed, being rather mediocre. Not that he set the stage on fire after his return. And this is just about domestic cricket that the question was taken to Rohit Sharma, and he said that you should not be judging Mohammad Shami yet. He's been playing for far too long for the Indian team, and everyone knows what he's capable of. Everyone saw that in the World Cup as well. So don't go by what we've seen from him in domestic cricket. It doesn't mean that he's a bad bowler if things didn't work out for him in domestic cricket. So all the backing that you would probably ask for if you were Mohammad Shami from your captain, Rohit Sharma has given exactly that. And then a question about the aggressive approach of the Indian team, which you saw in the Cricket World Cup. Now, there is something that got India a lot of success, as Rohit Sharma quoted when that question was put forward to him. That listen, we lost the World Cup final, but we played a good brand of cricket, and if need be, we will be doing exactly that. If the situation demands, we will do exactly the way that we'll play exactly the way that we played in the World Cup. That's what he said. He also says that there are experienced guys and they know what to do. So it's not like there's a lot that's going around in terms of conversation with players, because all of them are experienced. All of them have played this format before. The one challenge that they have before they hit that right gear, before they get into the kind of cricket that they were playing at the World Cup, is that as a unit they're playing the ODI format after a long time. There was a long test season that came in between, where you played a lot of matches at home, then you played 5 matches away from home as well in the Border Gavaskar Trophy. So there's been a big gap, and the challenge now is to get into the groove. That is what Rohit Sharma said a day ahead of the press conference, in the press conference a day ahead of the first match. A quick word now on Jasprit Bumrah, because I had talked about him as well at the start of the video. Now, is there a big update over there? Unfortunately not, but the Indian team, just as us, is awaiting for his scan results to come. There were some scans that Jasprit Bumrah had gone for on Monday. The scan results are still awaited. So Rohit Sharma said that, like everyone, they are also waiting to take a call on Jasprit Bumrah basis on those scan results. So that's all that we had for you as far as India's prep and what the mood in the camp is like. If you like this video, give this one a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family members, and if you haven't subscribed to Sports Day, I urge you to do that right away.